it's really a privilege and very gratifying to get to know people in a very deep way. It's also very gratifying to feel that my interest and my presence and my skill can really help people make changes. And I've seen that in my practice, so that keeps me going. I felt the power of the community and cohesion in group. And then I came to the American Group Psychotherapy Association conference, and then I was hooked. Oh, there's so much that happens in group that doesn't happen in individual therapy. So many things. When a group member says something to another group member, it's so much more validating and healing than when a therapist says it. Oh, I've felt the same way you have. I understand because I've been there. And that's so different than when an individual therapist says that must be hard, or, you know, I can understand that. It's really different when a peer says that. There's also a sense of universality and community that develops in a group, in a cohesive group, that just doesn't happen in individual therapy. And for many, many people today, one of the things that brings them to therapy is a sense of isolation and alienation. And group really is a great antidote to that. 75% of all primary care appointments are really psychologically based. So there's a great need for mental health people to be right at the elbows of the primary care physicians. The research shows that when people with things like high blood pressure, asthma, arthritis, diabetes are in a group, they use medical services less. They take their medicine more regularly, and they have less emergency room and hospital visits. So it's a way for people to have an outlet to talk about the difficulties in taking care of themselves. That's really what it's about. You know, we gather in groups naturally over history. You know, people gather in communities, in schools, in churches, and and particularly under times of stress in a culture, people come together in groups to get support and heal. Groups can be very beneficial and have a lot of power. So I'd like to see people recognizing the importance of groups in every area of life.